Okay, welcome to my candy shop. I am about to stock the shelves using a for loop. Okay, so this is a new style of loop for us. Let's see what we got there. Okay, so I have 50 lollipops, what should have been 50 chocolate bars, but we lost a few. Online GDB lost a few along the way, but you can see it's working. So let's take a look at the for loop here. So this is a different style. This your book calls this collection controlled repetition, and basically that's using the for loop and this range function. And you know it's kind of self-explanatory looking at it. I told you we would get 50 lollipops. So I mean it's pretty concise syntax. So we start with a loop counter, okay, which I'm calling I, and you don't initialize, if you're coming from other languages like I am, you're probably like, wait, where's the starting value? Where's the ending value? Where's the condition? It's like the Python has like a really shorthand way of taking care of all that by, using this range function here. So basically by saying range 50, I'm setting up like a count of 1 through 50. No. It's actually not 1 through 50. It's 0 through 49, as we will discuss, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So basically, I'm setting up this range of 50 iterations and printing the lollipop. And then we talked about this, how you want that print cursor to stay on the current line there. Okay, and then the same thing for the chocolate bars. And, you can use any loop counter. I didn't have to use that same loop counter there for the chocolate bars. You can use something else, and it'll work all the same. So, yeah, that's the for loop. And, let's pick apart this range thing. Okay, let me, I have another loop I can throw in here. What numbers are in that range exactly? Let's print them and see. Okay, here I've brought it, I've reined it in. I'm doing just a range of 5. So it's a small number. We can see exactly what we're getting. Okay, and I'm separating them with tabs. So here we go. Okay, so I got 0 through 4. So this range guy likes to start counting at 0. We have to be aware of that. By default, I should say. And then we'll stop counting up to not including the end value that we provide. So we went up to 4, okay, not all the way to 5, right? Because we started counting at 0. I still got 5 iterations, but the starting value and ending value are not necessarily what you're expecting when you type a 5 in there. So it's a 0 through 4. Okay, so there's that. And now, okay, so the range, this whole range thing, it's not set in stone. You do have control over the start and end values. So let's say I wanted to print the numbers 1 through 10. Okay, 1 through 10. So I can set this up. So I have for n in range 1, 11. So what is that going to do? It's going to print 1 through 10. Here's me with the 1, I'm taking control over the start value. I'm saying, no, don't you start counting at 0, start counting at 1, all right? And then for the end value, it's like you have to go 1 above what you want the ending value to be. Since I wanted it to end at 10 and count to 10, I have to provide an end value of 11. You always have to go like 1 too far with the range end value. Okay, so there's that. So you do have some control. Oh, and you know what? You also have control over the step. So not only do you have control over the start value and the end value in the range, but you have control over the step. Do we know what the step is? Well, look at this. Okay, watch. So here I'm counting backwards from 10 to 1, okay? And so look, I said the start value is going to be 10. The end value, I put 0. As I said, I wanted it to stop counting at 1, but as I said, with the end value, you always have to go 1 beyond what you really want it to end at, okay? So I had to go 1 beyond, which is 0 in the direction I'm counting, right? And look at the step, okay? So the step is -1. So you do have control over how range operates, okay?